Step 1. Open Adobe Photoshop CC. Click Adobe Photoshop CC or click Shortcut on the desktop. Step 2. Add an image to Photoshop. Click File. Click Open. Choose an image that you want to use, then click Open. Step 3. Select Blur tool. Step 4. Open up the Field Blur tool. With the image open in Photoshop, navigate to Filter, Blur Gallery, Field Blur. Inside the Field Blur window, you will choose what areas of your image to blur, while the blur tools on the right will control the amount and type of blur. Step 5. Set your first blur pin. Drag and drop that pin into the background, or the area the farthest from the focal point. On the right, drag the blur slider until you achieve the desired amount of blur. You can also change the blur amount by clicking and dragging on the partial circle outside the pin. You choose size of blur of the effect that want to or what you are looking for. Step 6. Set a blur pin on the subject at 0. Set a pin directly on top of the subject by clicking on it, then dragging the blur slider all the way down to 0. You should now have a generally blurry background and a generally sharp subject. Continue to place blur pins on the subject, setting each at 0, until the entire subject is sharp. Use as few pins as possible, but don't worry if the background appears more sharp as you place pins. Step 7. Adjust the blur effects, if necessary. Step 8. To save your file, click File. Click Save As. Type the file name in the dialog box. Click Save.